In a world full of distractions, chaos, and the constant need to do more, what if the real growth lies in simply feeling more? Welcome to Booksituation, where we bring you deeply meaningful summaries from powerful books. Today's journey isn't about trading or mindset hacks. It's about transformation from within. This is the Heartfulness Way, a path that doesn't tell you what to do, but shows you how to be. 1. Heartfulness, not a practice, but a way of living. Heartfulness is more than meditation. It's a state of living from the heart. Unlike other practices that begin with control, heartfulness starts with surrender. You don't try to concentrate. You just sit, gently focus on the area of your heart, and allow yourself to become open. It's about feeling, not forcing. Receiving, not performing. The mind will wander, and that's okay. Because the goal is not to silence the mind with effort. The goal is to let the heart naturally take the lead. When the heart speaks, the mind naturally becomes quiet. And slowly, something shifts. Peace doesn't come from outside. It begins to bloom within. 2. Transmission, the secret ingredient. One of the most unique and powerful elements of heartfulness is yogic transmission, also known as pranahuti. When you meditate with a certified trainer, you're not meditating alone. You receive a subtle yogic energy that helps you go deeper, faster. Even if you're new to meditation, it's not suggestion or placebo. It's a tangible spiritual current that works directly on your consciousness. Daaji calls it a GPS signal from the source, helping you navigate inward. And the result? You don't just become calm. You start becoming clear. You don't just feel peaceful. You begin to transform. 3. From mind to heart, shifting the operating system. Most people live in their heads, analyzing, judging, comparing. But heartfulness invites you to drop into the heart. The mind reacts. The heart responds. The mind calculates. The heart knows. This doesn't mean rejecting the mind. It means reordering the roles. In Daaji's words, the mind is a great servant, but a terrible master. When the heart leads, the mind follows in harmony. And this is where true peace begins. 4. Cleaning, clearing the emotional baggage. Imagine if you never cleaned your home, ever. Dust, dirt, clutter, all build up. That's exactly what happens to your inner world. Every interaction, every thought, every fear, every craving leaves a subtle impression on your consciousness. Heartfulness introduces a practice called cleaning, done in the evening, where you simply sit and let go of the emotional residue of the day. You visualize heaviness leaving your system. You breathe lighter. You feel freer. We don't grow by adding more. We grow by removing what doesn't belong. This isn't about fixing yourself. It's about unburdening yourself. With regular cleaning, you become lighter, not just emotionally, but energetically. 5. Prayer, the art of surrender. Heartfulness also introduces a beautiful prayer at bedtime. It's not a ritual. It's a way of releasing control and trusting the divine. You reflect on your day and silently offer yourself for inner growth. Not from guilt, but from love. Not from fear, but from trust. This nightly prayer becomes a bridge between the seen and the unseen. It's how you end your day, with humility and openness. 6. The role of the guide, a mirror, not a master. In many traditions, the guru is placed on a pedestal. But in Heartfulness, the guide is a companion, someone who reflects your own light back to you. Daaji himself says, the best teacher is the one who disappears. There's no worship, no dependence, just support. Someone who gently helps you discover your own center. The guide doesn't interfere. They transmit, they listen, they hold space. The goal is not to follow the teacher. The goal is to find the teacher within. 7. The 4 pillars of practice. Heartfulness is structured around 4 simple but powerful pillars. Morning meditation, on the heart. Evening cleaning, to remove impressions. Bedtime prayer, to surrender to the higher self. Constant remembrance, to stay connected through the day. It doesn't require hours of sitting. Even 30 to 40 minutes a day can completely shift your inner atmosphere. And the result? You react less. You feel more. You crave less. You love more. 8. Inner evolution, not just peace but progress. The goal of heartfulness is not temporary calm, it's permanent growth. You don't become a different person. You become more of who you truly are. Old patterns fade away. Your choices become heart-driven. You stop chasing and start flowing. The Heartfulness Way doesn't fight the darkness. It simply turns on the light. That light is already in you. You just need to clear the dust and sit with it every day. 9. Why this book works. The Heartfulness Way is a conversation between Daaji and Joshua Pollock, not a lecture. It's warm, honest, relatable. You don't feel like you're being taught. You feel like someone is gently sitting beside you saying, it's okay. Just close your eyes and listen to your heart. The writing is soft but powerful. Simple but layered. Direct but never pushy. And that's why this book has touched millions, not by shouting wisdom, but by whispering truth. 10. Real-life benefits. What changes over time. With consistent heartfulness practice, here's what actually happens. Mental clutter reduces. Emotional triggers weaken. You become more present in relationships. Your decisions feel guided. You experience inner silence. Even in chaos, you don't become perfect. You become aligned. And from that alignment, life flows with less resistance and more joy. 11. Who is it for? If you're overwhelmed by overthinking, if your current practice feels forced or empty, if you crave depth, not just productivity, then the Heartfulness Way might be the path you've been seeking. You don't need to leave your life. You just need to bring your heart back into it. Closing reflections. Spiritual growth doesn't always require complexity. Sometimes it begins with the simplest invitation. Sit quietly. Close your eyes. Feel your heart. That's it. The Heartfulness Way doesn't give you 10 steps to fix your life. It gives you one path. To meet yourself. With patience, with softness, with love. If this summary helped you even a little, do consider subscribing to Booksituation. It really motivates us to keep bringing more meaningful content like this from the heart.